Okay. He's like, grrr. So I'm sitting down finally after a busy morning. I'm going to start doing our meal plan. I have my trusty laptop in front of me. Just for everyone that doesn't know, I do a meal plan where I basically have a spreadsheet and it's a monthly meal plan and I fill in like all of our meals. What I love about it is that I can reference it. So when I want to go back to like last year when I started doing this, I can look at, oh, I haven't had that meal in a while or made that meal in a while. Let me, add that to this month. But I'm just going to transfer it to my meal calendar. This I got off Amazon. It just lives in the fridge. If I can find the link, I'll put it in the description for you guys. But it is a magnet and it just lives on the fridge. I put the week, I put the meals, and then I'm not great about adding the grocery list, but like as we run out of things, I try to write it down on here just to save me time. And then if I have like any notes down here about like one of the meals, I try to put them here as well. So I'm going to write everything down on the calendar real quick, and then I'll tell you guys what we're planning to eat next week. So here is everything that we're eating. I put Saturday and Sunday because it's Friday as I'm filming this, so I just wanted to make a note to myself what we're actually going to eat this weekend. I have all of our meals right here that we're gonna eat. I only have one leftovers day on here right now, but depending on how the rest of the week looks, I can add a leftovers day. At least I know right now in my fridge, I have all of these items. We do have a busy weekend this weekend, which is why I'm trying to do like a big reset of our whole house, is because Saturday and Sunday are gonna be very busy. I won't have time to do like any of this type of stuff before Monday. So I didn't tell you guys what I was drinking. I'm actually drinking that black chai that I got from the store. I've been making myself my own chai lattes at home. You just like put some milk on the stove, heat it up, and then you add your tea bags to it, and then you just add a little bit of, I add a little bit of a cinnamon, and then I add a little bit of sugar. So it's really, really yummy. That is what I'm drinking. This is what my cup looks like. Very cute. That said, I'm going to finish drinking this, and then I am going to start tidying up this house because it is a mess. Dishwasher is loaded, which means my sink is finally empty, and I wanted to give Barkeeper's Friend a try. I've never used it before, but I have seen other cleaning creators on here and on TikTok using it, and I wanted to give it a try. I don't really know how I feel about it quite yet. I don't think that it really like worked any better than any other all-purpose cleaner that I've used before, but what I do think did an amazing job is Easy Off. Now this is our little air fryer, and as you can see, it's disgusting. The little aluminum tray is covered in goop, and then I don't know what happened or what burned to the top of this, but it is a disaster. So I wanted to spray this down, and this stuff worked amazing. I did try the barkeeper's friend on my bathtub and I still don't think it worked, so you guys let me know in the comments. I've heard a lot of other people saying they use the pink stuff for their bathtub. We have like hard water stains on our tub that I'm trying to get rid of, and I think bleach would work, but I wanted to try some other things first before I just went straight to bleach. But I did let the Easy Off sit, and I feel like a couple of things are going to need it to sit a little bit longer, especially this rack right here and then the little aluminum tray. I actually had to go back and reapply multiple times, and I think that the longest it says you can leave it on there is like overnight. So for the aluminum tray, I probably will have to leave it overnight, but the inside of the air fryer looked amazing afterwards. So I'm super excited that we have like a nice clean appliance. It didn't get perfect, but it is definitely a lot better. Finished the kitchen. I touched up the guest bathroom. I literally just cleaned it a few days ago, so I just wanted to like give it a good like, you know, little touch up, sweep it, clean the toilet, all that kind of stuff. So now I'm going to clean up this area right here, our little playroom. It just needs a little touching up, and then I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to start touching up the upstairs. It really needs to have a little bit of a refresh in our bathroom, and then I think our boys' bathroom as well. right, so I finally got the toy area cleaned up, even though Griffin was running in there multiple times, discovering new toys that he hasn't seen in a while and wanting to play with them. But that's just part of cleaning when your kids are home. I do find that it's a lot harder to clean, obviously, when my kids are home, but I always have at least one child home with me, so I just have to make it work. But you guys let me know what your tips are for cleaning when your kids are home. My biggest thing is to try to find something for them to do if you are trying to keep them occupied while you're cleaning. And then also, I try to start in the space that he's not in. So if I can distract him or get him outside, then I can quickly go and touch up the living room. Or if he's not in his room, I can straighten that up. Or he wasn't in the toy area until I went over there, and so I can straighten that up. So yeah, I would suggest just trying to clean up the spaces that they are not in, and then worry about the spaces that they are in later. Not everything has to get done, and I think one of the things that I've been really trying to work on is not everything being an emergency. I constantly feel like I'm in a rush, that everything is behind, that I'm always behind. And I feel like as a mom, because our list is always so long, we do often feel like, man, I'm literally never going to catch up. Like, there's always going to be laundry and toys on the floor and bathrooms that need cleaning and errands that need running, but that doesn't make it an emergency. So I really try to stop and think, like, why am I rushing right now? Am I in a hurry? Why am I trying to get all of this done in one day, or all of this done in an hour, or all of this done before my oldest gets home, or whatever the thing may be? And this day I was feeling very overwhelmed and frustrated because I just had so much I needed to do, or I felt like I needed to do, and I had to get it done. And I think it just came from us being sick for a while. Like, literally, basically, our whole house was sick for like a week and a half, and that just made me feel really behind, and like things were piling up, and like I was just running on a hamster wheel. So all of that said, that doesn't make an emergency. So I'm trying not to rush these days. I'm trying to remind my nervous system that, hey, you aren't being chased by a tiger because your toddler won't put his shoes on, or because your kitchen sink has been full of dishes forever and you need to do them right now, or the whole world is going to collapse. Like, that's very dramatic, but I promise you that's how I feel sometimes. All right, bedroom's all done. I'm getting Griffin dressed right now, but I'm gonna go get Phoenix from school. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this style of video, this is a little bit more like vlog style as opposed to my other kind of cleaning content. So if you like this style of video, let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys soon.